What's up, everybody? Frank Valkyria. Welcome to the channel. As you can see today, we are reunited with Dorias, Forest, and Lime. And this is the first video together after the holidays. We're almost there. We're almost at the end of this year. We're thinking about new stuff ourselves as well. How to do new content for you guys. So if you have new things you want us to react to that it's not necessarily music, we're also here for you. Not every day, not intimately, because that's kind of awkward, okay? And I also don't have a fetish for your feet because maybe they're strange. I'm just saying. Maybe they're very nice, maybe they're not. Also, I'm digressing, so before I get lost in my own thoughts and I get angry,
God damn it.
too late. Too late.
Too late.
Let's go and let's celebrate. You guys sent me this video as well. This morning we did a nice Indonesia rewind, and I also learned a little bit more about YouTubers from Indonesia. Actually, it would be very nice to kind of also communicate a little bit more, maybe do a little collab with somebody from over there. Would be super nice. So guys, if you think there's a channel that resonates, sorry, the word, English, every now and then I speak it. If there is somebody that resonates with our channel in Indonesia, it would be nice to make a connection. Not biblical connection, just a connection. All right? So, you ready?
Yes.
We're ready.
Let's
Let's
see.
go. Wonderful Indonesia.
This is beautiful.
I'm like, we live in the Netherlands. Let's take this off before it's gonna appear and piss me off. Let's go.
Is this like real, man? Wow.
Wow.
This
Wow,
is
this looks like,
gorgeous.
wow, I gotta stop for a moment. This looks like just pristine, untouched. Nobody's set a foot on those trees there. But also, maybe you don't want to be there. Like a giant spider like this is waiting for your feet.
Yeah, with like the fork and the knife
Yeah.
and the towel here, you know?
Exactly. Looks like an alien world, you know, when you see like a movie, sci-fiction movie, it's like this beautiful planet made of sea and islands.
Planet Indonesia.
Yeah, planet Indonesia.
Wow, man.
You also gotta watch out with those fishy, huh?
Especially with
Fishy,
the sharky
fishy, dangerous.
ones, you know? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
love those tiny like houses that just in between. Oh wow! Look at
that
the one on top. How do you get? How do you go there? On top of the thing.
Check these out, man. Wow. Look how clear the water is, man.
Yeah, just astonishing. Like wow, what so wild. Ah, I gotta watch out with this. The Komodo dragons, they're not. Look, you ugly, huh? Okay.
Well, not that much. I mean, they're kind of cute too, no?
They're kind of cute until they they bite. Look at the slime of this
And
guy.
the fun part about those guys, they're actually poisonous because they
Yeah.
have so much bacteria in their mouth. I think they sometimes they eat buffaloes too. They just bite them and they follow them for days. So then
True.
the bacteria actually becomes poison and it kills them. And they basically eat buffaloes. So man,
It's true. It's full of bacteria, the spit, and also toothpaste. Toothpaste. Okay. Freaking Komodo dragon. Like those things that I've seen a video. Okay, I don't wanna regress, but I've seen a video where those freaking things they just swallow stuff. You know, they
yeah, also like snake, they can
Yeah.
they can open their jaw and they are super big. Seeing them in the television doesn't really make sense. Understand?
Yeah, I think
how
easily a
huge-
couple of meters,
Yeah,
right? They're
man,
like
these things are huge.
it's a freaking remnants of dinosaurs. This freaking thing. Look at that. Wow, pure è enorme sta cosa. It's huge. Gotta lower the
Unbelievably
volume
beautiful,
just a
man.
tiny bit, otherwise. Also, those manta rays, they're gigantic. Like this,
Yeah, man. I mean,
they can be enormous.
colossus.
It's so beautiful. It's so pristine. There's nothing. You know, it's just nature. Like this,
Uncontaminated
yeah, like
stuff.
this. Apart from the boats, there could be the same thing as. Oh, this is I know this guy. I hope we don't get claimed by John Olson.
Please, not John.
Please, John. We like your vlogs. I used to watch his vlogs a lot a few years ago. It's more mountainous, this area. Yeah, like the landscape is totally pristine, as if like 10,000 years ago or now is looks the same. You know, totally untouched by human hands. Here, very touchy. I see very touchy here on the snow.
Sticky also sometimes, man. Sticky.
I wonder which part this is of the country, though, where there are mountains with glaciers. This is a glacier, yeah.
So you guys have mountains, you guys have beautiful sea, you have
Guarda più alto,
glaciers.
poi più alta la voce.
Incredible, man.
Freeport, Indonesia.
Even though I wouldn't go there, man. I'm not brave enough to do this. What if that rope breaks, you know?
Yeah, you gotta be into this type of stuff. You gotta love this. Would have been interesting to know how high. I'm idea. How high it is, this mountain range. Hello. Oh, here we go. 4,884 meters.
Wow.
That's huge. That's
I
as
think
big
it's
as the
bigger
Atlas
than,
Mountains in the north of Africa. When I see those beaches like of sand and everything, I'm like, yes, that's what I want to be. right there with my little shack, making YouTube videos in the morning, walking out on the beach. What on earth is going on there? Huh? What is this? Like purple fire? This volcano. We have this as well. We have this as well in Naples, a solfatare, with this type of thing, because of course also where we come from, Naples, there is the Vesuvio and there is a lot of volcanic vents around, so there are areas where you smell this stuff and it's not very pleasant at all. It's kind of... non penso sia buono respirare sta monnezza.
It's very dangerous
I don't think
to
it's...
breathe sulfur,
this stuff is no... And people working, I'm sorry guys, you do that job. That's yeah, I don't think it's very healthy to do that type of job.
Yeah, but they had masks.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we use that stuff for things, and it's always the same story, like mining and everything. This looks like a mountain lake. Yeah, volcanic lake, yeah.
Wow, man.
Wow.
You guys have everything there. It's unbelievable.
Sì, che l'Indonesia è molto vulcanica, ho paura a livelli... Peggio della California, sono earthquake everywhere. It looks like just the perfect place. I honestly, the only thing that stops me a little bit is the fact that I don't like so much the monsoon season, you know, the rainy season, because rain, we live in the Netherlands, gray weather.
We know the rain personally. We speak with the rain every day.
Okay.
Like, rain, come on.
It's also true that there, when it rains, it usually should, correct me if I'm wrong, it rains, you know, for a couple of hours or 3 hours, but then also the sun comes out again. It's not like here that rains a little bit for 73 million months, you know, and all of a sudden we are just wet.
Even the rice fields are gorgeous, man. Check this out.
Oh, I like this. Those are people? Those are tiny people? Eh? How do you get here? Probably, this probably only by boat you get here.
Probably.
Maybe you go underneath here. Oh man, I love those gigantic. Parellierando versione. Oh man. This is the famous. I want to see this type of stuff. Wow, this probably just collapsed in. Bellissimo questo paesillo così. I just love this beautiful. That there is also at least this area. I love that the houses are like much more in tune with the environment, with those sort of more traditional roof, low, more or less all the same, but still like really merging well with everything else. Seems like just idyllic place, you know. I don't know how, you know, if it's fun in the winter or whatever. We come also from a summer village, so we know the difference from summertime and going to the sea to winter time when there is no tourism and other things, and you're just there befriending the wall, because there are many walls which they're empty and they get lonely, and you're there as well, and you get very friendly.
And you also check your clocks and that. Is that summer again?
Not yet.
It's like a sort of like a spiritual hibernation. Indonesia, stop being so nice, okay? It's also because Indonesia stretches really like all the way to basically Australia on top. Lost LeBlanc. Good-looking people just emerge from places in Indonesia.
From
That's
some plants,
those,
you know, like
those are not actual vloggers or YouTuber. That's actually like flowers and trees. All of a sudden, there are wonderful couples just inhabiting the place because that's how it is. Okay, you misunderstood if you thought otherwise. Huh? love the most. These ancient monuments are like, as old as anything that you have in Italy, or or even older. And I love that connection with the past, and the fact that they have it. I just love it. Those are like those sixth largest Hindu temple. Wow, it's just beautiful. Oh, this is famous. Those are the bells with the Buddhas and we're just here like half the time hypnotized. It's like, happy to see that they have a good coral reefs, and the corals, they look quite healthy. That's a very nice sign of the health of the sea around. So you get a thumbs up for that. Very good. Healthy coral, healthy sea. We like that. There is basically no shortage of, I want to go in an unexplored place. Let's have a walk there. Like you just pick an island and you go and you have your little adventure. 6726 metri. Wait, Joe. Oh,
Another crazy one.
there's another, yeah. Were there? Oh, ma questa è bellissima. This looks like all of a sudden we are like in Switzerland or something. Beautiful.
I don't know what to say anymore, man.
Yeah,
it
you
looks
can
like
just,
a Ginevra lake.
yeah,
or,
yeah. You can
stuff
just
like that.
you about the, probably, of course, you move in different
In
areas.
summertime. I mean.
Bellissimo. I was wondering if once in some areas they still they still have, or they had tigers or any like big cats. I was wondering if they had any of those. If you do, please let us know, because we would like to walk without being mauled. Just saying. Plastic, not good. I saw that. Shut the bell. Yeah, maybe not.
Very nice fish. Still a hammer shark. So
Hammer sharks, I think, are quite aggressive, if I'm not mistaken. So, also let us know what area is this. Huh?
We can take notes.
Yes, yes. I go there, I go to the river. You know, sweet water, much better. I just need to wet my ankles. That's it. That's a
Wow.
whale shark.
Whale
Wow.
shark, man.
Beautiful. Ah! Ah, madonna, ma c'è stato tutto Godzilla. Look. you got, you got, you got almost like prehistoric stuff going on there.
Wow, man.
Wow. Che sono
that?
serpenti di mare? Che sono?
Sea serpents, yeah, I guess they
Wow.
are. They look like, because you see the tail is.
Yeah, it's a little flat to
yes,
swim.
Yes.
They're not ill like electric.
No, they look pretty much like snakes because of.
Wow. This is a blue whale. I love the blue whale. I think is, in my opinion, as probably one of the best shape in nature. It's just perfect. This thing. It's so elegant the design when you look at it compared to anything else. I think this video though, criticism ahead, so don't get offended. This video focuses a lot of the same areas or landscape because I recognize a lot of the same shots from different angles of places. But I was wondering, you know, like, of course, you kept out most of the CDs. There's no CDs here, so we don't get the vibe also of that. Maybe not in this video, but the video is almost 20 minutes long, so would have
It's
been
more
nice.
like landscape.
Yeah, landscape,
Natural,
landscape that. But it would have been nice also to see some, not necessarily big cities, but maybe also maybe there are
Life
cozy,
going on.
yeah, live cozy cities or smaller villages. Also to have an idea of the urban setting as well in the landscape, like that nice village on the sea. That was super awesome. And apart from that, food suggest what we should eat. Because I already said before, I want to do a mukbang. You know those things, a mukbang, you know, that maybe we do like one day we order like a gazillion million different dishes of Indonesian kitchen and we do a live or we do a video. Huh?
That
No?
sounds very tempting. Count me in.
Yes, let's do that. This looks like that if you jump in though, it's not a good idea.
You're not gonna come out of the same color.
Probably from the smell of the stuff. If it's sulfur, like you go, yeah. Somebody walking there, huh? Just
One lonely brave person.
there's another one here. There, like, let's have a walk on the most dangerous path, like
Ever.
ever. Look at this. It's like, of course, maybe it looks probably
Okay,
it's a little
looks low,
larger
yeah.
there, but like there's a slope on both sides. You don't want to find out if you can roll downhill. Not a good idea. Another two people here. Yeah? There's a lot of people. Probably it's a whole path. Wow. I wonder if this area there's the probably not, but the tides. You know, like the tide coming in, or it's just empty
Could
desert.
also be like then is submerging the land.
Wow, this is just amazing. Look at this.
It's not so big, is it?
Yeah, it's quite narrow. But still, people they walk all the way around. Me, at least. Wow, look at this valley. Oh, I gotta watch this again. So they're on top here, and you got all this valley in between. There is more desert. Wow, this really looks like out of a science fiction landscape. Look at this. This looks like an empty bed of something because you
Yeah.
see, you got the ridge here high, and you got, or if there are tides coming in, you know, from the sea. This is something you will let us know.
Please.
Okay? Please. Very please. in cities. Of course, this is long exposure videos, but probably it's also way darker at night here, so that you can see. But this is basically more or less what you see from in the middle of the ocean. You know, when you're on a cargo ship, this was the thing that I always loved the most about traveling on the sea on ships. That you see this, and you see the like part of the Milky Way, like the galaxy you live on, basically, and you just see it, and it gives a completely different perspective of life when you see this every time. You go like, all right, a lot of stars.
Man.
Do we want to see this other gentleman? No, because you're doing exactly what we are doing, and we are jealous that we didn't do it before you. We're kidding. We're teasing. We're teasing. If you want to collab doing something, let's do it. I don't even know who it is. I'm just saying, I'm just being nice. 31 minutes of video. If you watch all of it, you get a lollipop.
But it's
you get
it's,
a cough.
it's
You
like
want
a
a lollipop.
poisonous one, so you better not want it.
But I was thinking, how do I send that? Okay, I take that back. I just thank you. All right, that was awkward. We're going.
Bye.
It's been a pleasure. My hand. Ciao. Ciao. Woo.